What is going on, fam? We are back again, and it's arm day, so it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Your boy getting to the gym. I say a little bit later. It's really like what 12:30 or something like that. It's something like that. It's 12 something. So a little bit later than I do in the weekday, but not too late. Really chilled out this morning. Ate some food. Ate some Crave. You guys know how I love that stuff before a workout. What else did I eat? I ate something else. Oh, Alex had made one of those Tostinos pizzas. I ate like half of it. I think it was like 350 calories. Some simple carbs. I think I'm sitting at like 1,200 calories for the day so far. Mainly carbs. I think like 45 grams of protein. So we'll be getting in a lot more protein later in the day. Protein shakes definitely do. That fucking helps. I'm telling y'all. If y'all aren't doing protein shakes, why not? I don't understand it. Like, you need a certain amount of protein, about a gram per pound you weigh. Whether you're burning fat or building muscle, that is going to help you. So I don't see why you wouldn't do protein shakes. So I made a post about protein shakes like a few months ago. And the funny thing about Instagram, man, you always get these kids who have been watching some fitness content for a little bit, think they know what they're talking about because their favorite fitness influencer does this or does that. But someone commented and said, you don't need protein shakes unless you're bulking. I was like, that's not true at all, dude. Like, that is actually really bad advice. And whoever you're listening to that told you that is stupid. They do not know what they're talking about with this kind of stuff. Clearly. But your boy is feeling fed, a little dehydrated. I will say that. The pre-workout, I've honestly already taken that about 15-20 minutes ago, so it's already starting to kind of kick in. I'm getting them tingles. But overall, I feel pretty good. I think as far as the workout goes today, the main exercise that's in my head right now is we're doing push press to an overhead hold for a count of 5. Mainly, there's 2 things we're working here. Obviously, the shoulders and triceps are getting hit with some heavy weight, which is going to be good for helping make, building strength and power in my upper body. But also, it's going to help a lot with like just my frame and my core stability. Like, doing any overhead holds or carries are really good for your core. So we're going to get some weight going. I don't know how heavy we're going to go. I haven't done push press in a minute, but we're only going to do like sets of 3, but we're going to do 5-second holds. And I'm not going to be super strict with it. I'm basically going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then drop. And we'll probably get like, I'll get a couple warm-up sets in, and then we'll probably do 5 sets of 3. So pretty heavy. That's the whole thing with push press. You want to go pretty fucking heavy. If I was doing military press, I was trying to build my shoulders, different story. I'd probably decrease the weight and try and actually get a good burn going on my shoulders and stuff. But like I've told you guys this plenty of times at this point, but my shoulders are fine. Like, if anything, they're a little too big. Take up my whole fucking upper body. And I think I need to work on, if you guys notice when I do my back double bicep, like there's some unevenness there, and it almost looks like it's not nearly as much unevenness as much as it's like maybe rotation. Like, I feel like I don't have as much rotation on my right side, maybe. I'm not sure what it is. I'll have to kind of look at that. I definitely was noticing that. If you guys go back and look at, like, you could probably go back and look at some of my thumbnails and notice that like there's something different right there. So I'm not worried about, adding mass to my shoulders. If anything, I'm trying to cut away the fat, keep the mass. And, this would be a good way of stimulating that. I'll probably warm up with some rear delt raises, or rear delt flies, sorry. Just to get the warm-up started, make sure we're hitting those rear delts. Because they're not going to get hit. Any, like, just regular push or any overhead press, besides an Arnold press. But most other overhead press variations are not going to have, like, rear delt activation in it. Or not a ton, at least. So we'll want to make sure that we're getting that stuff in. But besides that, the main thing is, triceps and biceps. Maybe some forearms here and there. Which, I want to say I maybe got some forearms in the other day, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm imagining that wrong. So we'll probably go ahead and get some forearms in. I don't know if I'll record that. But I think preacher curls probably be on the table. I haven't done preacher curls in a minute. So the idea is 5 exercises, 6 if you include the forearms. But 5 main exercises: 2 bicep, 2 tricep, 1 forearm, and 6 main exercises, and then 1 push press. So I think overall, and then if you want to include the rear delts, I guess we're putting like 7 exercises in. But only about 4 of those or 5 of those exercises are going to be really like, really trying to get a burn going. You know what I mean? Or maybe even 4. Some of those I may just be trying to get a good pump going. I don't know. We'll play around with it. We're already almost at the gym. So we're going to get this workout in. I'm going to go ahead and get inside and get warmed up, and then we'll get started. I've already got 3 warm-up sets in, so we got 4 more sets. Probably going to add 10 each round. By the time we get over 225, that's going to be a lot of weight going over my head. So we'll see how this feels. It's been a while since I've done these. Like I said, they're good exercises, but let me show you guys what I was talking about with the hold. Make sure I don't have to burp real quick. Good. If I don't do that before I can do this exercise, it will affect me. All right, because this is a lot of core. Literally, all you got to do is do whatever you can to get that weight up there. So, and then hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna add 10 pounds, and then I'm gonna get the wrist wraps out because I know that's gonna bother me. So let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. 2. Whew. God. Yeah, if you guys notice, like, the negative on the way down, trying to, like, it doesn't have to go super slow, but, like, don't let it just drop. If you can fight that, that'll help put on some mass in your shoulders and triceps as well. Light, it's light, it's light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. God. That's a lot of weight, man. It's not like, not my shoulders or triceps really. It's my my core. Just a lot of weight to hold over your head. So I'm gonna add 2.5s on each side so I can say I went up, but I can't do much more weight than that right now. It's light, it's light, it's light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God. It's just, I don't know if y'all saw my back like that. That's what I mean. That core stability, thoracic stability. That is, if you're working on trying to keep your chest up, and not get that round out shoulder effect and walk around like this, like holding stuff overhead, it's gonna help with that. So I would recommend it at least a little bit. But anyways, we've got some, I think we're gonna go ahead and get the preacher curls out of the way. And we just did a push, let's do a pull, you know what I mean? So preacher curls, and then we're gonna record some tricep pushdowns, cable tricep pushdowns. And then the other stuff I'm probably gonna do off camera, but let's get these curls in. Besides these, I think the only thing else we're gonna hit for biceps is gonna be some alternating dumbbell curls, which I've been enjoying those, to be honest. So sticking with that, tricep wise, I'm still trying to decide what the second tricep movement's going to be. We're definitely doing tricep extensions with the cable. But I would like to hit something else with the with the with the somethings. We could do some tricep kickbacks. Ooh, there we go. So I might do some cable tricep kickbacks. I haven't done those in a minute, and I really like that feel. It's really good squeeze. With the cables, I can feel if I'm using my lats or my shoulders, you know, the pull back. So I'll probably do some of those, and then I'm going to record some stuff off camera for you guys. But I already got 2 sets of these in. This is a pretty good working weight. So we're going to go for sets of 10. Not really focus on anything else other than like trying to focus on using my bicep only with this exercise and trying to imagine that I'm pumping with each like aggressive contraction. I want to imagine I'm pumping that muscle full of air or blood, you know. I almost like to think about blood more because it feels, you can feel the tension when you're doing something like this, especially when it's braced and it's a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for, strict. So we'll play around with it. We'll also play around with the handles a little bit. I've already been kind of playing around with them, but we'll stick with what I've been doing. Close grip. I did add a little bit of weight since last set, so this may be a good weight or maybe too heavy. We'll see what happens. Yeah, that's a good weight. Feel a good little pump going on in there. So gonna keep that weight for right now, and then I'm gonna work on doing a wider grip on this next one to see how it feels. And if that's feeling pretty decent for the last set, we may add 5 pounds, 5 pounds, because there's already 5 pounds on the side. Ooh, that made my fucking bottom of my elbow like rub against this. It felt weird. Ooh. Omar, come on. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, that sucked. In a good way. But we're going to take that weight off for sure. I'd say we take that weight off, do that same kind of grip, because, I mean, it felt pretty hard. So, let's keep doing that. You know what I just fucking remembered? God damn it. I forgot to take my creatine. Yesterday, I forgot to take all my my stack. Forgot to take my stack. Which is, multivitamin, creatine, fish oils, magnesium, vitamin D. That's the main stuff, Forgot to take that shit. I was sitting here going like, man, I don't really feel like I got a huge pump, But I don't know, I'm starting to realize that I think I do need to put some muscle on my biceps and triceps. It's part of the reason why I started doing this arm day. Again, the shoulders, I'm not worried about. The biceps and triceps, like, I kind of want that size back, especially my triceps. Like, biceps have never been a problem. They honestly overbear my triceps, but I want to make my arm look better so it looks like it belongs to my body. Right now, in my opinion, my torso looks so huge compared to my arms that I look like someone took an action figure and mismatched the arms. The legs look fine, but the arms are just like, something's different. So we're gonna really focus on like fucking these guys up. Come on. Come on. One more. Oh my God. Good God. They burn. Whew. Fucking A. I don't know, man. They feel small today. Do they or do I? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is a really good pump cover, so it's hard to tell. So we're done with these. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for some tricep extensions. And then, like I said, we'll finish out the workout and move on. Okay, so hopefully y'all can see me from here. I feel like I've been saying that all day. But trying out a little bit of a different variation with some tricep extensions. Getting real close to this bad boy. Squeezing my back, making sure my chest is up. And squeezing down. I'm actually feeling a really good tricep contraction with that. So we're going to continue to do that. And then we're going to do 2 more sets of this. I've already gotten 2. And then we're going to switch over to the rope and then work on push downs with the rope. Just to play around with some different tricep variations. So I'm just kind of curious, you know. I'm curious like a cat, bro. That's why my friends call me Whiskers. Okay. Pitch back. 3, 4. Yeah, I need more weight. Get back. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, let's get that rope out. Okay, I want to play with this one too, so I'm not gonna do a ton of weight. In fact, I'm just playing around with this because I'm doing a different positioning with my body. So with me doing it like that, I just want to make sure that like I'm still getting a good squeeze and not just focusing on getting the weight down, if that makes sense. So if I just focus on getting the weight down, like I'll get stronger, but that's not going to build me more muscle. So I really need to focus on that burn. Okay. Feels good. It's just a little different. So much different that I almost want to drop the weight, but I also didn't feel like enough weight. So I don't know. I think I'm gonna actually back up a little bit and just focus on keeping my chest up, you know? Get that chest up. If you guys remember me doing those, it's a good way of me explaining this. If you guys remember me doing the chair rows and getting that chest up like that, that's kind of what I'm doing here. And then just leaning forward a little bit. And then pull apart. Come on. Yeah, they're burning. Okay. I'm going to, like I said, finish out with some tricep kickbacks with the cables. Then alternating dumbbell curls. And then before that, I actually got to get some stuff recorded for you guys first. And then we'll finish out with that before I lose all the energy and stuff. But let me do that real quick, and then we'll do a pose out. All right, workout's done. I got a little bit of stuff. I ended up trying to record a foam rolling video for you guys. I don't know how it turned out. The lighting looked good, but I don't know. It's a lot of in-post stuff I'm kind of thinking about. But anyways, got that done. Spent a good amount of time on tricep kickbacks. 4 sets on alternating dumbbell curl. So I feel pretty pumped. I feel like I'm as pumped as I'm going to get. So let's check it out. Now this is in reverse cam, so bear with me. Chest is looking good. Yeah, happy with that. See my chest when I flex it up. My shoulder just takes over my fucking arm when I do that pose. Like, you don't even see tricep, you just see shoulder. And again, I've got a lot of body hair, so it's messing a little bit with it, but I would say I'm seeing the cut kind of take place. All right, so I want to show y'all something. This is what I was talking about. I think I've got some kind of internal rotation. I'll explain it as I show you guys, but if you see me when I do this back double bar, like this shoulder looks different than this shoulder. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck's going on with that. So that's something we're going to be working on as well. The chest is looking fucking fantastic. I think it was just those, 100%. Yeah, because when I do that, it's squeezing that chest. So when I was doing those tricep extensions or tricep pushdowns, hitting that chest a little bit. Kind of like a dip, I guess you could say. Which, dips will be on the agenda as well. Starting to understand that one a little bit more. It's just, it all has to do with like your hand positioning. And it feels like my lats are getting squeezed the shit right in here. So, I don't know, I'll play around with that one. But I'm curious. Everything's looking good chest-wise today. So let's just see. That's fucking crazy. That's pretty fucking nuts. I think I'm liking the new split, man. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I need to look up some more aesthetic posing. But it does feel like a lot of everything is starting to really come together. Like, that's all the fat I got left on my stomach. Just that. So feels a lot less flabby than it did when we first started, I'll tell you all that. But we'll say this too. Like, there's probably, let's do some math. Probably about 3 or 4 pounds of fat in my midsection still. Probably about a pound on each love handle, 2 pounds on the front. Maybe a half a pound on the back. So let's just go with 4 pounds, right? There's a little fat here, so it's probably got a half a pound in each arm, so that's 5 pounds. Half a pound to a pound. We'll go a pound each. So 7 pounds. Oh no, sorry, 6 pounds. There's probably a solid 2.5 pounds in each leg. So 5 plus 6, 11 pounds. So, and then let's just say another 2 pounds of just excess body fat sitting somewhere. That's roughly 13 to 15 pounds of fat that if I can get really, really cut within the next, say 45 today, so next 45 days. Because like I said, I told you guys, we're going to continue the cut. We're just going to increase calories based off the body fat percentage. So we should, on day 60, be increasing calories up to 3,500. Right now we're at 3,200. We're going to stay at 3,200 for the next 15 days. But as you guys, we've described this, I've added 15 extra more minutes of cardio to the end of my workout. So I think we got a good game plan going right now, man. Like, the fat loss could be quicker, yes, obviously. But I'm trying to build muscle and burn fat at the same time. So if I don't want to get at the end of this cut and then be like, oh shit, it's time to bulk, and I'm wanting to try and pack on all this mass, like, I would rather build the muscle while I'm shredding this fat, right? Now, that's not going to look like a lot on the scale, but it's going to be knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone. I'll tell you another thing I want to work on a little bit. Just a little bit of traps, you know what I mean? Just to really develop these shoulders, because the outside of my shoulders are fucking huge, and then they kind of blend in right here. I probably got like some fat. That's more skin. There's a little fat there, but we'll see. Now you look at my leg. There's really, I don't know if y'all can see that. Like, that's about as much fat as I'm holding right there. It gets a lot more as I go to the inside, but on the outside, I'm not holding a lot. So I think we're starting to get somewhere, guys. Oh, I do need more yoga, though. All right, one more of these, and then we'll go. Not even chest day, but you know. See, because I'm going to be able to get to the end of my cut, and I'm going to look really full. A lot of you guys get to the end of your cut, and you're going to be like, damn, like, I feel kind of tiny. And I know that because I've done that before. Which, you know, it's better than being really overweight, you know. That's for damn sure. But we'll go ahead and wrap up today's workout. I still got 30 minutes of cardio, 15 minutes of stretching. So I still got 45 minutes in here. We're going on 2 hours as is. So I need to hurry the fuck up. But let me get this done, and then I'll see you guys in the car. Alrighty. Workout is done. Cardio is done. Stretching is done. All that's left is to eat. It was going to be a lot more grand than that, but you know, that's all we got. Yeah, it was a good workout. By the time I get done doing that 30 minutes of cardio, man, I'm so burnt that I have a hard time feeling if I, you know, because usually at this point the pump's gone, but I have a hard time feeling if, you know, feeling like I hit the lifts, you know what I mean? But I'll feel it tomorrow. I think, you know, I really like the idea we did with the push press today. That was a good move, actually. I think we'll probably do that often, to be honest. We might actually, you know, next time we could probably do dumbbell version of that, and get a little bit different benefit from it. Go neutral grip with it. And really, again, guys, that's really for my core more than anything. My core really needs that shit. It just really does. So we're making sure that you know, the core is getting taken care of, not just the six pack, you know, but the actual like core. Oh, get a bump. We good? We're good. But yeah, man, I mean, that's our first week of, you know, the new split. So I think next week what we'll do is or next week, tomorrow, because we'll be back on quads and calves tomorrow. What we'll do is I kind of want to get some more drop sets in. I don't think we did a lot this week. We did a few yesterday, actually. But I really want to focus on get a good technique or idea going to really get that burn. I'm getting the pumps. The pumps are there. But on those last sets, man, I really like, I'm thinking about dropping down the weights for the last set and just trying to like burn the fuck out. You know what I mean? Like really get it going. Which, you know, I will say today, I do feel like the triceps definitely, because I didn't record this, but those tricep kickbacks, I did a few different variations, and I popped the weight down. I felt like I was getting a good like contraction on it. Trying to make sure I'm not just going, you know, super heavy to the point where I, you know, can't really feel it. So I feel like everything got hit pretty damn good today. Again, I will say this too, forgot the creatine yesterday, so I need to get back on the fucking creatine. Jesus. I say that, you know, we still had some in the pre-workout, so we got some, we just could have had more. We could have had more. But again, too, also, got 235 on push press. That's a lot of weight to push over your head, man. Anything over 225 is pretty, you know, I've had a 225 military press before. I think that's like one of my maxes. I can't remember what my max military, somewhere around there, 225-ish. Which military is a strict overhead press. Rather than, you know, today we did push press. You can use anything you need to do to get that weight over your head and locked out. So you can dip, you can pop and drop, you can, you know, lock out, do whatever you got to do. Just get that fucking weight up there. It's the whole go with that exercise. So I feel like we got that pretty good. Keep trying to add some weight to that. Try not to do it every arm day, but you know, these first couple, why not? We haven't been doing them. So, you know, my core needs it. Maybe at some point, actually, I think what we'll do, you know, sometime, we might even do this next time actually too, instead of doing the push press, but do overhead carries with some dumbbells or overhead single arm carry at the end of the workout with some kettlebells. All of that will be fantastic. And who knows, maybe on this next chest and back day, I might do just some farmer carries because I haven't done those, or suitcase carries. If you guys don't know what those are, again, all of these are just really good core exercises, not rectus abdominis. So, and I say that, you guys should really understand there's a difference between core and six pack. Like, yes, that's part of your core, but it's one part of your core. You know, your whole core includes your back muscles, your obliques, your side, parts of your side. Like, involves everything that helps stabilize, and your transverse abs too, that stabilize and help like make sure that your spine doesn't break whenever you're fucking doing these exercises. Like I said, if you guys saw me on that push press, I was kind of wobbly there. So yeah, that's really what we're working on. The shoulder growth. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, doing that much weight and going down on a negative like that, definitely gonna help make some growth happen to my upper body. As far as like, I think main thing I'm thinking is those triceps. We did get that overhead tricep movement done, which was that push press. So I'm pretty happy with it. Tomorrow, as far as quads and calves go, I think we'll probably get some, regular, will we do regular squat? Did we do regular squat last time? I think we did. Ooh, we could do front squat. Oh, fuck, I don't want to do that at all. I don't want to do that at all. Maybe we'll do some like lighter weight, higher volume front squats at the end of the workout after the heavy stuff. So obviously leg extensions. I'll probably start the workout off with some leg extensions tomorrow. Probably do some seated calf raises. Probably do some, I need some unilateral shit thrown in there somewhere. Where? I don't know. Maybe some single leg calf thingies. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm thinking along the way. But obviously, too, we're going to hit abs. So I'm going to try on my leg days, try to keep the legs set to like 4 exercises for those legs. Pretty much five sets of 4 exercises roughly. We might just do 3 sometimes and increase the sets. Who knows? Next time we do regular back squat, we might do that. But that's also just because we're also planning on doing like abs on those days too. So we got legs and abs. It's basically, 2 days of the 4-day split. So we want to make sure we're hitting that. But we're almost home. I'm done rambling. Good workout. Tomorrow, quads and calves. I'm going to look up some more quad exercises that we maybe can do. Because I do want to switch it up a little bit. I don't want to do like just a ton of like squatting and lunging. I say that we might do some sissy squats tomorrow. We might. Not 100%, but we might. But we'll look into something. I want to switch it up just a tad bit. But you guys will find that out tomorrow. So until then, peace out. Have a wonderful day.